Tracy Morgan. We talked a little bit about him yesterday. He has a new book coming out called I Am the New Black. And he's doing his round of interviews to promote his book. He was talking to Time Magazine about it, and we have clips from his interview. And I realized why people love Tracy Morgan so much. He really is insane.
Yeah, it's that insanity. It's that unpredictability where you're like, you don't really know what he's going to say, and that's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is fun, and he really is naturally funny. This is who he is. I mean, joking around like this, it's just part of his character.
I don't know if you have this in one of them, but one of the questions that Time asked him was, how similar is Tracy Morgan to Tracy Jordan, his character on 30 Rock? And from Tracy Morgan's answer, I got the sense that, pretty similar. And then you think like, ooh, it's like naturally slightly insane.
Oh,
all right, so what do you got?
Okay, so there were 3 particular parts of the interview that I enjoyed, right? The first one is when he's talking about vagina. Okay, so we have a clip of that, and it'll specify what I'm talking about.
Go.
What the cast members of 30 Rock are like to work with.
On screen or off?
Oh,
I don't know what they do when
let's,
they're home. I don't.
I know, but I mean, but off is.
I don't know what she's a mother of one and a wife, so I don't hang out. We don't hang out.
Right.
So I couldn't tell you, but I know there at the studio everybody's behaving. But I know when I'm not at the studio, when I'm out there on them streets, I'm turning good girls bad. What you expect? I'm trying. Turning them good girls bad. I'm the big bad wolf. Huff and puff and blow they JJ's down.
I think we'll use that as the headline.
All right, that's awesome. Come on, how are you going to argue with that?
He's hilarious. I mean, that is a comment that, most women would take offensively, right? But it was hilarious. And it's not just how he says it or what he says, it's his face. You look at his face, and it's hilarious. And I think it's the same thing that Bernie Mac had. There's this one Bernie Mac commercial, I don't know if you've ever seen it, where his nephew is doing gymnastics, and he has, like, one of those ribbon things, and he's, like, playing with the ribbon, and he's just in the audience, and he goes, like this. And that's the commercial. That's the whole commercial for the Bernie Mac show, right? And it's freaking hilarious because his face is great. And I think Tracy Morgan has the same ability.
Yeah, no, look, Bernie Mac was the best, okay? So, I mean, even to compare him to Bernie Mac is a really high compliment to Tracy Morgan. You're right, it's similar. I wouldn't go as high as Bernie Mac, but man, Bernie Mac could just make any statement funny. Like when he kept saying to Jay Leno, Jay, I'm black. I'm black. Okay? And my favorite of all time, some of my bitch. But anyway, yes, this turning good girls bad. It's awesome.
And, he talked about politics a little bit. He mentioned Barack Obama and the Nobel Peace Prize and what he thinks about it. So we have a little clip of that part of the interview.
All right.
Nobel Peace Prize.
I wish he would just punch somebody in the face.
No wonder
You can't finesse a bull, man. Some people just got punched in the face. That's all they know.
You're speaking of his problems with the opposition politically, or are you speaking just...
Yeah. I love Obama. You see how cool he is? Ain't no other country's gonna mess with us. You see the way he get off Air Force One? See the way he walked? He kicked that leg? You see the way he kicked that leg? Mm-hmm. He walked like a black dude. He kicked that leg. Looked just like Richard Roundtree, my biological father.
I believe the Nobel people put that in the citation, that they like that.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Mm-hmm. Why did you just...
Come on. Who's going to argue? Nobody's having an argument. Mm-hmm. Not even Sherry O'Terry or Chris Kattan. All right, so that's some good stuff. And you know me, that's right after my own heart, man. Mm-hmm. You know rule number 1, right?
Our formula is this. We go out, we hit people in the mouth. Number 1.
How much fun would you have if you were at a bar with Mike Singletary and Tracy Morgan? Just put some thought behind it, okay? All right, do we have the last clip here?
We have the last clip, and this is where he's talking about Obama's daughter.
I'm a little afraid.
This is the one that kind of made me,
cringe a little bit. All right, well, let's see what happens.
People ask me all the time, you think we should make fun of Obama? Why not? Did you see his haircut? I'm starting from the top. Somebody need to do Sasha hair. That little girl need her hair done. And Michelle knows we had something going on back in the days. One of them little girls is biologically mine. Biologically.
This is just like our Kofi Annan 10 questions.
Yeah!
It's very similar.
It's the best one, baby.
Yeah, he said the same stuff.
All right.
What's the best perk of being...
No, but you know what? I like this part. Do you still have this part? Let's listen to this too.
Life, this.
What's the best part of being Tracy
This,
Morgan?
every day. I wake up and it's like, it's surreal. I still feel that way. I can't believe every day. I'm not going to say every day is a dream and all that because I have my days. Lord knows I have my days, but these are the moments that make it all worth it. Just people being interested in you without you holding a gun to their fucking face. You know what I'm saying? And laughing, except for this dude in the front straight facing the shit out of me. Come on, man, don't shortchange me, man. Don't shortchange me, dude. He said there like, I'm funnier than this guy. I'm funnier than this guy. I didn't get Saturday Night Live. This is crap.
All right, that's it. You know, there was a serious element to that I thought was really interesting when he said when people are interested in you without you having to stick a gun in their face. And earlier he talked about how he grew up in the projects and stuff, right? And, you know, there's something powerful about that. I don't know if I'm overdoing that or if I'm making too much out of that small comment. Maybe he just meant like without, you know, sticking a gun in their face, just kind of casually like that. But you know what? It seemed like he's enjoying his life. It seemed like, you know what? It's great to have this attention paid to you and not to get it in a bad way and that a lot of people wind up going in that direction from where he was growing up and stuff. Okay, now having said that, he probably shouldn't have gone in the Obama's children's direction.
Yeah, probably not. But I mean, you always got to keep in mind he's a comedian.
Of
It's
course,
what they
of course.
do.
Look,
So
I don't
there's-
care. I don't
yeah.
care. And besides which, I mean, what am I? Like, if you're Tracy Morgan and your job is to step over the line all the time, I'm gonna get at you for claiming to be Sasha's biological dad.
Right.
And I love his biological dad jokes. So, all right, you know what? Full pardon. Go forward. Tracy's got to feel good about that.